Hey guys, and welcome back to the fourth episode of our Planet Zoo franchise zoo, our Thundra zoo. And in this episode, I think a lot is happening. At the start, I just wanted to continue building the snow leopard enclosures. So I copied the rock wall over and just extended the rock walls in the back to make him look more natural. Yeah, that was really the first thing I did. Next, I wanted to build the hard shelter in the enclosures. So I searched for some plaster pieces. I was struggling to find them, but eventually I did find them, and then I just started to build the hard shelter for the enclosure. It's gonna be just in the back, a little like off-show area where they can go inside. I'll put some climbing inside so that they can climb in there. As I just said, like kind of off-show area. It's gonna be the same in both enclosures, but in this episode we were only able to get one snow leopard because I don't have many conservation tokens, so I just could get one, and also I needed some for the animal that we will get after the snow leopard. But I'm not gonna tell you what animal that is because you will see it in the next episode, I think. And yeah, so I just started building the hard shelter. Yeah. And I used those plaster pieces because I really like them. It looks like when you build hard shelters with this, it looks like buildings from real zoos, I think, a little, if you do it good. So I like to use them. And yeah, this is like the kind of structure we're gonna build, with a flat roof where the animals of course can't get out, and they won't have any daylight in there, so they can also sleep. But I'll put some light in there so that they can see a little if they just want to chill in there. But it's mainly focused on sleeping for the animals. Then I just took the whole thingy and then I copied it and moved it to the other enclosure, so we don't have to build it twice, just once, and then we can just copy it over. Yeah, and then in this enclosure we're gonna put our first snow leopard, so in this I started first with the roof, and yeah. No, actually, sorry. Actually, I put the roof on both of them, so that when I want to get another snow leopard, I just don't have to do it again. So yeah, that's really it. The roof wasn't really hard. I could just place them along the other pieces, and then it was just really easy to build the roof. And yeah, just a flat roof and a rectangle building with a sort of like gate where the leopard can go inside. So that is our done hard shelter, and yeah, then I wanted to make it like kinda aviary. Sorry, my talking. Kinda like an aviary, but I did start. Little spoiler, it didn't work out, so I had to do it again. Oh yeah, and also here you can see how I put some light in the enclosure. Just like 2 or 3 of them, that it's a little more, how do you say, lighter, or how do you say, I don't know. That's a little more nice, let's say nicer in there. Then I saw that it doesn't have, that they don't have power, so I just quickly installed a new power facility. You see that in a moment. So here you see me just changing the terrain to flat rock so that I can put the, the bedding inside better so that I can see it. Then I just took a water transformator and power transformator, put them in. I took some paths and then I just connected them with the main the main paths as usual. So then I changed the barriers to glass just in the front, and then I raised it so that it's like the people can see inside with the glass, and it's really high, so that the leopards actually have some sorry, let's just start over again. So that I can build some climbing frames for the leopards. That's what I wanted to say. Then I actually had to research something, but not in the zoo, but on my phone. I don't know what it was exactly, but I forgot how to do something, and then I had to research it on my phone. And yeah. Oh, now I remember. So I just started some technical research, I think it is, or just I don't know how do you call it. I would say technical research, like on the buildings and stuff. That's what I was struggling with in the last episode, I think it was. So I just researched that, and then I placed loads of workshops so that I can start loads of researches at the same time. So then I hired I think 3 or 4 new mechanics just to do research, and also that I don't have one mechanic for every, that I one only that has to do every enclosure, so that that one for every enclosure, and they can do research. Then I started research on barriers, on Arctic and European building style, and on transformation inside of the zoo, because I wanted to build like, I want to build like a train or something going through the zoo in the far future, let's say. Then on this side I just also changed the barriers to glass. I was struggling a little with it, but then I just moved them a little, and then it was fine. As you can see, our zoo is open till night. You probably noticed that in the other 3 episodes already. It's really it's already a short opening time, I think, and we need money, so it's okay. And also because we're in Antarctica, there is it gets dark faster, so yeah. But it's not that bad, so it's okay. Then I just copied over this whole structure to make a higher barrier, actually. Then deleted it, just took one rock, copied it, and then I just moved that to the front, because as you can see there is that glass triangle, and at this point I didn't know how to move it down, so I just put some rocks there to make it look a little nicer. You see our security there in the background walking around. I think it's really funny. The people in this game look really funny, but I like it. Then you can see that's the size of our 2 enclosures. I think they're both like 2,200 meters squared. Then I just wanted to try something out with the barriers, but at the end I didn't do it. Then I searched for some wire mesh, I think it's called wire mesh. Then try to install some of that to make it, as I said, to make it kind of an aviary. Then I just saw that one of our cranes is sick, so I just called the vet to look out or watch out for him and cure him. And then here you can see how I started with the mesh, and then I struggled and deleted it and decided to don't put a roof on the enclosure. Yeah. Then I saw, sorry for the little moment of silence, but then I saw that we don't have enough. So we have too many vets. Not enough facilities for the vets. So I just placed another big vet facility. I don't know how to call it. It's a quarantine station, right? So I just placed one more. Also, where I can do like research. Then I just claimed some rewards that I got. And yeah. Then I moved to the 2 empty enclosures, and I think I actually started decorating them. I just had to do some. I just had to place, I think, another facility. Yeah, another staff facility. I placed 2. I placed two. Sorry, not two. My talking is not really good today. But I just placed 2 staff rooms so that we have enough for the future. Then I saw that this enclosure is not included in our water transformator. So I just placed one so that the water stays clean. Sorry, my talking stays clean. Then I just placed some trees around it to make it look more nice, and then I also placed some trees around those over here at the snow leopard enclosure. Then I was able to move those glass pieces down, and then I actually started decorating the first habitat and the barriers. So I took those logs that you maybe already know from our fox enclosure, and just put them over those, I don't know how to call it, just like over the barriers, but over those metal kind of thingies. I don't know how to call it. But yeah, just place some logs there to make it look more beautiful. I'm sorry. Then I selected all of them, and then I moved them down. Yeah, I moved them down, and then I had to change the height of some manually. Some pieces were too high or too low, so I just changed that. Then I actually wanted to try something out. It didn't work out, so in the end, I just used some rocks to build like a. As I already said, I don't know how to call it. I said it in the first episode, but like a kind of roof thingy for our barriers out of rocks. Also to make it look more naturally, and it's also the first habitat and the habitat in the Himalayan mountains themed area. So I just wanted to get it to look like something out of Himalaya. Then I saw that another crane was sick. It was our baby crane, but our vet just took it and immediately brought it into the quarantine station or vet facility, and yeah. Then I just wanted to take a closer look real quick at our crane. Then I called some caretakers and vets to clean the windows of the enclosure, because they were really dirty already somehow. And yeah. Then I searched for snow leopards on Zoopedia, watched our how do you call it? I forgot the name. But our you know, like that woman that comes in and checks the zoo. Oh, I forgot the name. But yeah, I just checked what she wrote about the zoo. Then I bought one snow leopard. We weren't able to buy two with the money we had. But yeah, I just bought one and I decided to move him in the slightly bigger enclosure because it's the first animal in the Himalayan section and I wanted it to be like something special. So yeah. Then I wanted to include a small water area because what I didn't know was that the snow leopards actually swim. If you don't believe me, I think you'll see it when the leopard comes in. But yeah, I just wanted to include a shallow water area to make it look naturally. And then I started to put some stuff for their habitat in. And I started building a climbing frame for them because they're big cats and most of the big cats like climbing or just being higher than than the other animals or people. You know, like they just like to be high. Also, and I don't mean high with drugs, I mean on high ground. Let's say high ground. Then our snow leopard was done with quarantine, so I could move him in. Or it's actually a female, so I could move her in. And then I just started with the climbing frame. I wanted to build one right in the water so that the leopard can go over the water, and the people can get a really nice view at him or at her. So I just built a small climbing frame, nothing fancy because they actually don't need climbing in Zoopedia, but they can climb. So I just built a little climbing frame. And here is our snow leopard. I think she's really beautiful. I always liked snow leopards. At my local zoo, the enclosure for snow leopards is really old and small and ugly, so I couldn't take inspiration from there. But yeah, I still like snow leopards and I still like to go there and see them. But the enclosure's not really beautiful there. But now it's about our zoo, so here I think the enclosure's really good. Then I just went to our foxes, put in some more water that they can drink because they were thirsty, put in some more toys because let's say it was a fox baby boom. There were so many foxes. There were so many foxes in this enclosure. Yeah, but we actually sold some in the next episode. Also, we actually will. Sorry for my talking. My talking's not very good today. We will sell some in the next episode just to get our red pandas. Then I put some toys in for our snow leopard. And then I just wanted to expand the climbing frame using this bridge over here. Then using another platform. Then I took a quick pause from building the climbing frame to just put water and food in for the snow leopard, because that's the most important thing in a habitat. And then I worked on our climbing frame. I really like this bridge that you can use to get from one climbing frame to another. It's really nice. And then I just took some more of those climbing frame log pieces and put it under there to make it look realistic, because in Planet Zoo they can just float in the air, but in real life that's also not possible, so I just wanted to make it look more natural. Actually our Himalayan brown bear habitat we'll be building it with like the same idea of structuring the enclosure. It's just gonna be much bigger because bears are much bigger than snow leopard. But like the barriers and stuff I will build the same because I really like them. And yeah. And then I think that's our climbing frame actually done. And yeah. Also, at the end of the episode, you can go down in the comments and rate this enclosure from 1 to 10, as usual. And yeah. And always, if you got tips or recommendations, also leave them in the comments. It's always really helpful, because I'm not the most experienced Planet Zoo player. And yeah. But I think so far the enclosure turned out pretty good. Then I was just working a little on terrain. You can so the whole terrain, the whole enclosure can be rock. So I did that, and then just some snow over it with the little plants. And then I actually went to rocks and plants. Because they live in the high mountains of Himalaya, I wanted to put more rocks in the enclosure to make it look like more mountainy, I'd say. So I just went and put like those small rock structures all over the enclosure, and then I took those flat rocks and put them over the hard shelter to make it look just a little more natural, nothing too detailed or fancy, just a little. And then I put some more rocks in the left corner. I think it was I think it is pretty good. And then I started with plants. I used those orange trees. I really like them. Not the trees that grow which grow oranges, but like from the color. And then I took those bushes and placed them all over the enclosure. They actually don't like that much plants, but I maxed it out to make it look really natural. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. And yeah, the episode is almost done, so I'd say bye to you guys. Leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and bye bye.